Hi, my name is Ray. I'm with MEMETechnologies, and I wanted to present another one of my little projects. This is a gunsmithing project, gunsmithing, gun design project that I'm working on. Some of you might be able to tell, but this is basically a iteration of an M200. I'll show it up in a bit. Well, I'll show, the internal parts in a bit, but this is basically part of what I'm basing my project on. And I should probably, introduce the project or give a little background of the project. So the project final name or whatever is going to be a MEME301. The MEME301 derives from basically this. This is an M200. And technically, I guess it could be named a MEME200. But one of the things that's going to change from this fire, I don't want to say that, from this sniper or whatever. I was just thinking, like, I don't want to get YouTube restricted or whatever. But anyways, one of the major changes from a MEME301 and an M200 is the chamber is going to be, this is chambered in 408 CheyTac, and the one that I'm designing will be chambered in 50 BMG, so just a little bit bigger. Not just because it's bigger, but because 408 CheyTac, I think, is one of those bullets that's difficult to find, or that costs a lot. I mean, 50 BNG already costs a lot, so imagine something that's a little bit more, has more scarcity, I think. But I don't even know. I don't even own one of these. So also, I guess a disclaimer, that way people don't think I'm measuring one or something, or I took drawings. Obviously anyone who would see something like this is gonna know that this is way different. Like this is fuck. I put some screws here instead of putting some pins because I'm lazy fuck. I did make some changes. Like there's some parts that don't exist, and I will get into it in a bit. Like if you put this, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to put these two things beside this and the M200 beside, that way y'all can see the differences that I'm going to be changing and stuff. But yeah, I went on a tangent and I forgot where I was going. But anyways, like the main difference, one of the main differences, of course, is that this is going to be chambered at the end. For the MEME301 is going to be chambered at 50 BMG. This right now is chambered at 408 CheyTac, but that's how the process works. At least for me, that's how I'm going to do it. So let me explain the names real quick. MEME301, MEME200, MEME300, M200. Well, the M200 is not mine. But first off, from the M200, we're going to, make drawings, models, and parts. Scaled, of course, because like I said, I don't have any drawings. I don't have models. I didn't hack the mainframe or nothing. And somehow got my hands on models and drawings. No, this is all going to be scaled. I'm going to be using pictures and videos and anything that I can to scale it. And at first, it's going to be from an M200 to a MEME200, because the parts are not going to fit each other. You're not going to be able to take a MEME200 part that fires 408 CheyTac, even though I'm not going to make any that do 408 CheyTac, because that's not my bullet, and I'm not going to be able to get my hands on the bullet or anything. Well, not that I want to. I mean, probably costs a lot. I have some 50 BNG. That's basically what I want to make it. So, but yeah. The parts are not going to be interchangeable. You're not going to be able to make this, for example, and somehow put it on your M200 if you have one. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like that's basically the difference between an M200 and a MEME200. Also, some parts are going to change. Some parts will be different. Some parts will actually not even be there. There will be some parts, when we look at the original model, that my iteration will not have. So that's that, like I said, that's one of the other things that makes it not interchangeable. That some of the parts that I make, I'm not gonna make. Some of the parts are gonna be different. They're gonna be some of these had to be pins, but I changed them to threads because I made this part a little bit thicker. So I decided, you know what, man, just put some threads on it. It won't move. Hopefully it works. I mean, I don't know. Maybe the threads will just break or some shit. Not break, or from the pressure they may just, I don't know, break off. Not just the threads, but I mean like the whole thing, just like the whole thing, not just the threads. Not just stripping the threads is what I'm trying to say. But yeah. They're gonna be major changes. Parts are not gonna be interchangeable. That's why I'm changing the name, or sort of, to MEME200. And for reference, for disclaimer, of course, as well, the MEME200 will not be made at all. Like, it's just for reference. It's just a stepping stone. It's just for reference to be able to, like, more easily scale it up to a 50 BMG. Without guessing myself as I'm doing it. So I'm basically gonna scale it 1-to-1, then I will, after the 1-to-1, I will scale it up to the 50 BMG. So yeah, that's basically one of the main changes from the MEME200 to the M200. Parts are not interchangeable. Parts are gonna be different. Some parts are not even gonna be there at all. And then from the MEME200, we're gonna go up to a MEME300, and that one can be made. It's no problem. But I'm not gonna make a MEME300. I want to change it further, and this is what's basically gonna differentiate the MEME300 from the MEME301. The MEME300 is gonna be a straight carbon copy, just scaled for 50 BMG. The MEME301 will be there will be some changes to it. So for the MEME301, I plan to combine my two favorite sniper rifles that I played in video games. The first one is this one, of course, the M200. The next one is, I don't even have a model for it or nothing. Well, this isn't my model or nothing, but I don't have a way to view parts easily like I do with the M200. The other gun, the other sniper rifle that I want to combine into the M200, or both of them combine into each other, and I don't know which one's gonna be a little bit more than the other or whatever. But the other rifle is a Alpine TPG1. It's Alpine Precision. I don't know, man. Damn, it sucks that I don't even remember the fucking name. But yeah, it's an Alpine TPG1. That's all I remember. And the reason I like the Alpine TPG1 is because excuse me, the TPG1 has, like, I don't know, from the game that I always played, Combat Arms, it always looked so nice. Like, it always stood out. I mean, of course they all stand out. Most sniper rifles look, you know, vastly sort of different. But oh, it's called the Unique Alpine. Unique Alpine. I was barely about to type it in, and I just barely remember. Unique Alpine TPG1. So this, to me, and it's probably somewhere here, Combat Arms, somewhere here, I think. Oh, yeah, there it is. Can't miss it. Gold, or well, yellowish, goldish, orange. I don't know. But anyways, yeah. Yeah, there she is. What a beauty. I don't know, I just really like it just looks so nice. Like, man, whoever designed this, the stock on it, man, shout out to you. That this shit look clean as fuck. Like, I don't know what it is. It's just geometrically nice. I don't know what the fuck it is. I just love it. Like, so that's basically the two snipers that I want to combine into one sniper that fires 50 BMG, and of course it's gonna fire, if it fires 50 BMG, it's gonna fire I'll make sure to make a 300 Win Mag iteration, or whatever other major caliber there is, because I don't just want to make this MEME301, like the fabled MEME301. That's gonna be basically the stock. I'm gonna change the stock to match the Alpine TPG1, and it's gonna be adjustable. because I think over here it's fixed. It looks fixed. It might be able to move. I don't know. I've never, like I said, I've never had one of these. I've always wanted to fire one. They look cool, but these are to me it seems a little bit more rare, because like I've only seen it in 2 or 3 video games. But you see the M200. Whoops, wrong one. The M200, you see this one, and it's there's different iterations in different video games, and you'll see basically the same, around the same name, M200. Like right now for Battlefield 6, a game that I play like a lot right now, and I usually use this gun for the sniper. It sucks though because it's not a one-hit kill or whatever, but anyway, fucking I'm just rambling. But it's the name they put it is an M201. So like, oh, that's cool. And it looks just like this, you know. It's just they just stopped naming them like M200. Like I don't know why. Maybe they just don't want to give them the clout, or they don't want to get in trouble with naming their things. Firearms already exist. With all the shit that's going on, talking about, oh, the kids, they're doing all this fucked up shit because of Call of Duty, you know what I'm saying? So let's name these guns as something that don't exist. That way it never gets tied to Call of Duty or something. But everyone already knows like what they're, you know, copying or whatever, which gun it's supposed to be. And I my bad, I was saying Call of Duty. Battlefield as well, because Battlefield also has like the different names and stuff. This was the M201. They have the P90 is some other name with a 90. The MP5, I think it has another name with just a 5. Like they just changed the name and then leave the number or whatever. But yeah, my main thing is I want to the main thing, but as it unravels, it's gonna be different. There's gonna be changes to it. I already picked up the barrel. I just haven't purchased it because that bitch is 1600. And I mean, I haven't picked it up because also I mean, it's just like not really worth it. Like it's just like it's not gonna make me money. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put in 1600 plus taxes plus shipping plus all this, you know what I'm saying, whatever, and it's not gonna make me any money, except for, you know, like making a YouTube video or some shit like I am right now. But yeah, the main change is gonna be the stock is gonna be changed to fit the style of Unique Alpine TPG1. Other major changes that I can think off the top of my head. Oops, wrong button. One thing I am going to change as well is the trigger and like the trigger group right here. It's like a whole little group thing. I'm going to change that. Basically, the release and the trigger and all that stuff is going to be changed. I'm going to change the style. Probably change this. All I'm for the most part, I'm not going to have any of this. But I will, for the most part, be keeping this style, and this as well for the most part. The handle, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'll probably look for another place to put it, or maybe this is the best place to put it. I'm not sure. I'm not an expert. I'm not a design expert or whatever. I'm just an amateur. I just, you know, like shit, and I like to make shit that I like, that looks like I like. So, yeah. I forgot where I was going with this again. Oh yeah. So, and the bipod, I think I am gonna change the bipod. I'm gonna look around to see what style is the most expensive and looks best and works best, and I'm gonna see if I can combine those. And I know I feel like I'm talking out my ass, but I mean, I just have to say it. You know what I'm saying? Because you never fucking know. Like I could be here, like I'm over here talking like I'm gonna combine the best things of everything and make it work, but that might not even be the case. I might there might be some things that I can integrate into this that I may not be able to, or that I want to, but I may not be able to. And there are some things that I will be able to, and I don't know. But anyways, hopefully everything works out. But I do, for the most part, want to do a little research on the parts. Like, for example, this bipod, or is it bipod? Yeah, the bipods or whatever. I want to see what style works easy and you know, would be best for use or whatever. I guess for the first iteration doesn't really matter for like civilian use, because you're not going to be thinking, holy shit, I need to prop this up in less than a second in order to be able to retaliate against enemy forces or something, in case this was like, I don't know, purchased by America, like some some military special ops or law enforcement or something, that we think, okay, well, we need to keep in mind that this thing needs to be ready to go in an instant if it ever needs to. So there's not going to be any screwing or nothing like that. You have to be able to pop this out and get it to work or whatever. Pop this out and be ready to fire or whatever. But like I said, it's going to be depending on, use and like who it's designed for. And at first, like I said, it's going to be designed for me. So I may just want to make it work, to be honest. Like I said, I'm probably talking out my ass, talking about I want to combine three things, what I'm saying, these things, and make it awesome, make it the best bipod ever. But at first, I'll probably just get it to work at the bare minimum, because that's how I am. Sometimes at the bare minimum is just get something to work. And then in case I just do the bare minimum, after that, I guess I will try to get it even better. Let me check my phone real quick. I thought I heard a beat. The frick? Okay. So yeah, I'm not sure, but I want to be able to combine, like eventually make a nice bipod for this or whatever. Let's see what else. There's really nothing else. Everything else. The magazine, of course, is going to be different. It's going to be able to, it's going to have to host the, I think it's a M107 mag. That's what I purchased. I think that, yeah, I think that's the mag. I think that's what it is, an M107. I'm not sure. I could check, but I'll just leave it like that. But yeah, it's for 50 BMG or whatever. I think that's what it's called. I just don't know what the name is. It might be something else, but I think it is a Beretta M107. Anyways, yeah, that's basically the MEME301. That's what I want to make. Basically, the MEME300 would be a scaled up version of the MEME200 for 50 BMG, and then the MEME301 would be a combined iteration of the M200 and the Alpine TPG, along with my changes. Like I said, I'm gonna change this. I might change this. And the bipod, I want to make something awesome, but I might just eat my words on that. I don't know. And the stock is going to be changed to fit the style of the Unique Alpine TPG1. I wanted to have a cheek rest that's adjustable, a arm shoulder rest that's adjustable, and a monopod or something. I forgot what the fuck it's called. That's also adjustable. All these three things adjustable. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my MEME301 project. That's what I want to make. And so far what I have, I guess let me show it a little bit further, is this is so far what I have. Suppress this real quick. And for this part right now, like I said, I changed some things. Let me go over here. Actually, I guess I can change it real quick. I'm gonna change up the X-ray. I'm gonna do click and hide. Click and hide that, click and hide that, click and hide that. And we're gonna go over here, and this is where we play. So, yeah, see, this is like two different parts, see? And this might be for something, it might be important. I might even come back and have to add it in. I don't know. But that's the cool thing about this. This is like, you know, it's good to see the updated version. Like it'll be interesting to see what it looks like in the end, where I'm like, oh look, I replaced this, but at the end, you know, I eat my words and I have to change this to pins or whatever the fuck all this was. But yeah, you can pretty much see the main differences right here. If you look at it like that, yeah, like that. Of course, I haven't done the angle right here, but that doesn't really matter right now. I don't have a plan of machining this right now. I have to pretty much finish designing it first. So this is one whole part, and like I said, this is two different parts. Well, this is actually various different parts, but let's see. Take that. And then take that. It's like two major parts and tons of little different parts. Now here's just one big part. And then let me take this off so I can show this. Right there. And let me take the visibility off right here. So I can put the pin in there for the ball or whatever. We have the pin over here. I can change it to X-ray so we can view it a little bit. See, it's like a little pin. You can see it real quick. But yeah, that's so far what I have for this little thing right here. And these are all measurements. These are all working measurements. Like, of course, like I said, I wouldn't make this right now. I wouldn't machine this because there probably needs to be some changes down the line once everything is fitted in and scaled correctly or whatever. Well, not correctly, as correct as I can possibly make it for myself. But I forgot where I was going, but yeah, this is pretty much it for this. You can pretty much tell the differences. What parts we don't have, what parts we do have. Right here, actually don't save it. Okay, so we go back over here, and over here we can just go back. I'm gonna just close out most of the things that I don't need. Oh well, I haven't touched this. Okay, cool. I guess I'll see what this is later. But yeah, this is pretty much. So it might look a little bit. This one looks a little bit shorter, or maybe I guess chubbier, or like wider maybe. There we go, something like that. Alright, you can pretty much see the resemblance and stuff. Right, see some of the resemblance right here. Got this, is this. What happened to the washer? It's missing a few parts. Was that an assembly? Oh yeah, it was an assembly. I was like, damn. Guess I should show it. It's just the spacer, I believe, and the guide. Yeah, this is the spacer. And the guide was what I just deleted. The guide, the spacer. Alright. Now we have two sides with two countersunk head flat screws, whatever the fuck they're called. Oh, excuse me, man. I just had some rodeo, man. That shit was motherfucking good. God damn, man. That shit was good, man. I'll tell you what, man. Ain't no one make a burger like Rodeo Goat. And they ain't paying me to say this shit, man. God damn, man. Gotta have it once or twice a month, man. That shit is my vice. God damn, that shit good. Anyways. But yeah, shout out to Rodeo Goat, man. They fucking burgers, just that bodacious, man. That bodacious, man. Get it with extra bacon, man. Sometimes get double patty. God damn, what? Whew. But yeah, my bad. Yeah, we got. Let's look at it a little bit further. I apologize. I will regain composure. Yeah, it's like that. Let's go over here. So right here we have that hex screw looking thing. And let's go over here so I can show that real quick. Let's open it. Let's open. Right. That's what it looks like. I forgot what thread I used. I just got the coil on it. I guess that's what sucks about modeling the thread. You gotta fucking, or my dumb ass, you know, I just don't fucking write down notes what the fuck the thread is. It's a 12 pitch thread. I'll find out. I'll remember what it is eventually. But yeah, we got that little part there. I believe that's what it looks like. Let me go over here, see if I can show it the same. Right. All right. See that? Okay. Now this as well. I guess let me go back. Delete that, and that's basically what that is right here. It looks a little thinner though. It looks thinner compared to this. This looks thicker. See, like I'm saying, this stuff looks kind of, I mean, it's sort of like it could be machined, like it has measurements, like, you know what I'm saying? It's there, like, I'm pretty sure, but it's just like, I'm pretty sure I need to edit this out. This is basically in like an alpha stage or whatever. Got the handle. Let's see, what else can I show? Where's the other thing anyways? Oh, it's over here. Let's with it together. I can take it off. Visibility. Oh, what was the other thing anyways? Where the fuck is it? Oh, there it is. So this is what it looks like, and I guess we can look at it. See, this one's way thicker. Oh, and it has a cut at the bottom. I guess that's something else I need to add. Okay, now it's pretty much most of it. What else can I show? Oh yeah, this was just modeled there for reference because I didn't know where to put it. I just needed this, you know, position it, and then I'll model it. One thing that was wrecking my head, I was like, how the fuck am I gonna machine this? I guess I'll have to buy stock enough to, like, this thick ass fucking pipe or some shit. I guess make it out of a solid round bar or some shit. Actually, yeah, it has to be a round bar. I'm stupid. But I mean, the size has to accommodate this on this side as well. Then I'll have to just leave this extrusion, this protrusion or whatever, and then mill it out on the 4th axis. Oh, that was my drilling sound. Put some washers in here. That can be bought in Granger. I was about to say McMaster, but either one. I mean, it doesn't matter. Because one thing I was thinking. Oh, I forgot. I guess let me show it in. Let me change the view. One thing that I don't want to do is I don't want to flat drill this out. I'd rather just drill it with what do you call it? With what's it called? spade drill and call it a day, and then just put some washers in there and hope for the best. I am not a good designer. I don't know, I just like showing what I'm doing. Might get hurt making this, but we'll see. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it actually. I think that's all of it. That's all that I have done right now. It's not much, but it's honest work. I try my best. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have right now. I'll see if I can update y'all later on, maybe in like a month or a few weeks. I don't know. Hopefully I have something more to show off, more to present, something more worthy of presentation than this. But yeah, I just wanted to show one of my couple of gunsmithing projects that I have planned. Another one that I want to do is make some rifle iron sights. That's another project. Another one after that, I want to make folding stock for AR-15, AR-10. What else? Oh, rifling machine. I want to learn how to make the grooves and stuff on the bores of rifle barrels. What else? I'm working on my own iteration of two lowers of an AR-15 and an AR-10, both DPMS. Well, actually, I'm not sure about the AR-15. If the AR-15 is DPMS or if there's a different version. I'm pretty sure the AR-15 is universal. The only one that's different is the AR-10 versus the DPMS 308. So yeah, I have another thing that I'm working on right now. Is just barely spitballing phase, but I have like a few things that I want to design on an AR-15. Another thing is I want to make a adjustable, what do you call it, grip, an adjustable grip, the one where you put your thumb in where you're on your firing hand or whatever, the grip that you hold. I want to be able to adjust it or something. It's some little stupid thing that I got planned. What else? I have like this interesting iteration. Like, I know I just mentioned I want to make my own AR-15 lower and my own AR-10 lower DPMS style. But another cool thing that I've been thinking about was making it into two different parts, and I'll show that down the line. What I was because I know just saying, oh, it's two different parts is basically cut in half or something. That's basically what it is. It doesn't really help, the imagination. But yeah, I think that's it for now. As I was rendering the fucking video, I realized, well, not really rendering. Well, I was rendering in the middle of rendering it, and I was rewatching it at like 2 times speed, and I forgot I didn't even show off this part. This like, I guess that's the bad part about not having a script. Just don't you forget a lot of shit. Well, not you, me. But yeah, I forgot to show this part. This is just the handle and the what do you call it, the bolt handle and the spacer or washer. Right here it has 2 set screws. I don't know what size these are. Oh, 250 by 20, so 1/4 inch by 20. Right here, this is the handle. Pretty cool. I don't know. Excuse me. We have this other part. Show this one too. Got the threads right there. This might not even need to be there in case it needs some fine adjustment. But I believe this thread is 5/8 or half inch, or actually no, 7/16. 7/16. I think it's 7/16. This one. I'm dumb as hell. Okay, it's all 5/8. I don't know why I thought it was 7/16. What I remember changing some thread to 7 from half inch or 5/8 to 7/16. Cause I was like, man, that's about as small as I can get it. But I don't know. I got the washer right here. Then go all the way right here. Stops before it. Okay, it's threaded onto the part. I don't even think I showed how this one. Here we have the two countersinks for the screws, socket head. Yeah, socket head, flat head, countersunk sock screws. And over here, I forgot what thread this is. I should be, that's my problem. I just don't fucking put notes like what thread it is. If I fucking make a fancy thread like this, I should just be sticking to the thread thing right here and just be satisfied with it until I finish it. That's one of my problems. I still don't know how to process, most of this stuff. But anyways, efficiently. I can process it. Takes me a long time, but I can process it. It's just not efficient. But yeah, this is the other part. Right there. Yeah, I think that was pretty much everything. Now that was everything. Yeah, I believe that was everything. All right. Thanks for watching. Later.